Today we're going to be looking at the brand new BP-50 assault rifle that was just introduced with Season 2 here in Modern Warfare Zombies, and see if it's something that you guys want to rock in the red tier zone or possibly even the dark ether. I know that Season 2 has been a bit of a letdown so far, but at least they gave us some pretty good weapons to use. But with that, welcome on back to the channel, everybody. If y'all don't know, my name is Ghost. I appreciate everybody that stops by the video today. If you're into zombies content or anything Call of Duty, please do consider rocking that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're only a few subscribers away from 11,000 subscribers, and I cannot thank you guys enough for all the support. Now we're going to be starting this thing off with an HVT in the second tier zone. Now I know some guns in this game, it can't handle a disciple in the second tier zone. Well, at least the HVT kind, they'll just sit there and shoot at their head forever, but this thing deleted him in seconds, which was nice to see. And we ended up getting a legendary ether tool from this guy. What luck is that? I mean, what do you guys think about the loot in tier 2? Has it been buffed up since season 2? Let me know what you guys think about that down in the comment section. So as you guys can see here, as I was walking into the red tier zone, I just kind of wanted to see the damage that this thing was doing to these tier 3 zombies, and man, I was pretty surprised. This thing was just deleting these guys. I love it. In the short amount of time that I've been using this thing, I'm already really liking what I'm seeing. Even when you really get in the thick of it here in the red tier zone, like when you're dealing with a bunch of zombies on you at once, like large hordes and disciples and megas all at the same time like I had right here, it's dealing with all these guys with no issues whatsoever. And yes, I know I did use a legendary ether tool and it is PAP 3, but I do like to see what these things are doing at their maximum potential. I know I've seen a few people say, well, that's how all the guns handle when they're pack-a-punched up to level 3 and got a legendary ether tool. Well, you know, that's actually not really the case. There are a bunch of weapons in this game that still are kind of duty when they're all the way pack-a-punched and got a legendary on them, and they're still a little trash. So also, I found this spot on the roof right here where the zombies were glitching out as they were trying to jump up here. It was kind of funny. I think this might be a new like god spot or something, or a spot if you guys just want to come and take a little break or whatever, you could probably do it here, or help, maybe even just farm up some zombie kills or something. Now this thing handles the mega abominations very well. I was actually quite surprised. The damage output seems to be very high. It pops off those heads incredibly easy. Now when I'm dealing with two of them, that's kind of difficult, especially when they're trying to beam you at the same time. So I did end up having to lure this guy out into the second tier zone with me, and he ended up chasing me forever, just absolutely refusing to use his beam on me, but I finally got him too and got this guy dealt with. He brought the whole damn gang from tier 3 out here with him. So yeah, this assault rifle is honestly really impressive here in Modern Warfare Zombies. It deals with the zombies in the red tier zone incredibly well. Also the bosses that you can find all over the map, it deals with all of those incredibly well as well. And since this thing is an AR and the range damage is going to be pretty good on it, I have a feeling that this thing would do really good with the red worm. But now that we've done a fair bit of testing with this thing out here on the main map, let's go ahead and head on into the dark ether. Now I don't know if you guys have been in here a bunch since the season 2 update, but the dark ether has actually been buffed up quite a bit, and I don't mean in loot, I'm talking about enemies, zombies, and all that. They feel a lot stronger. These things actually feel like tier 3 zombies now, and well, I would go above and say that these things actually feel a little bit stronger than tier 3 zombies. Now you're just gonna feel like you're a little bit more overwhelmed. I think that there's a greater number of these things now, like they just continuously spawn in on you. When doing these contracts in here, especially solo, there's gonna be a little bit of differences that I do now, like especially when I'm doing things like the ether extractors. I definitely make sure I bring in things like the monkey bombs or those cashmeres. Now, the decoys still do work, but honestly I like having something that's going to be causing damage to the zombies and getting rid of some of these things, just because there is kind of an overabundance of these things that surround these ether extractors now. But if you're coming in here solo, I would very highly advise you guys to bring in a few of these things. Stock up on some some monkey bombs and some cashmeres. Make sure you got at least 3 of them so you can get these ether extractors done. Next we're gonna come on in here and take care of this holdout mission, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I ended up using both of my self-reses in here. If I would have went down again, it would have been game over, so I was very lucky that I didn't. But if you guys are gonna be doing this, I would highly advise you guys to at least have a dog bone or a few self-reses, because if you're solo, there is quite a few of these things in here now. Having an ether blade or something would have helped me out a lot too, but hey, we gonna make it work, man. But the BP-50 did handle its own in here in the dark ether as well. I was very impressed with it. It's a very good gun, especially for an AR. ARs don't really get a lot of love here in Modern Warfare Zombies, or in zombies in general, to be honest. So we're gonna go ahead and extract out of here. The loot out of this run was a little bit, we didn't go for the wonder weapons or anything, but that's alright. I got plenty of those in the stash. I'm just happy we pulled that legendary Aether tool out at the very beginning. I think that was a really good find to find in tier 2. I'm gonna be putting the loadout up on the screen right now if you guys want to check it out and try it for yourself. I appreciate all the support on all of the videos lately. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. Be sure to drop the video a like if you guys enjoyed it, and subscribe if anybody is new. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next one.